Hello YouTube world, Mac Daddy 1911A1 here with Shade Tree Survivalist on a rainy, stormy night here in Georgia. We're going to do a test tonight on this WetFire fire starter kit that Kimmo got me for my birthday. I'll let you read the details. It's a little 5-pack. And what I'm going to do is you can probably hear the rain and the thunder, and then maybe even see some of the lightning as it pops off. And it says on the back of the box, right here, burns even when wet. Alright, and I thought about using a water hose earlier today, and Kimmo said it's supposed to storm and rain tonight. Hey, perfect time to test it out. So what I'm out here on the back porch, and we're gonna just throw one of these tabs out there in the rain, and then I'm gonna step my butt out there and get wet. Damn it, y'all like this video, I'm gonna get wet like a freaking dog here. I don't like getting wet, so come on, hit like. But anyway, we're gonna put it out there, let it sit for a minute, and then go out and see if we can get the damn thing to light and not drown in the process. So I'm gonna stop the camera, get it focused in on where I'm gonna throw the tab, and we'll go from there. Damn, it's getting loud. Okay, I'm gonna open this pack up, and y'all can hear it's damn well coming down. And this is a plausible scenario. They say it'll burn even wet, so we're gonna see what happens. But here it is. Can you see it in the camera, baby? Right there. It's not gonna focus on it. I'm gonna throw it out there, let it get good and wet. If the camera can even see where I threw it at.
How long you want to see it?
Yeah, there's a little white dot right there in the center, almost the center of the screen. I don't know. Oop. No, I was just focusing in on an imperfection on the screen. There it is, a little white dot just about the center of the screen. I don't know, let it sit for 30 seconds or so. She says she'd let it sit longer, so don't let it dissipate or record. And you damn sure hear the rain, so you may have to adjust your volume. How long do you reckon? I'm going to use a standard big lighter, and hopefully it won't get saturated while I'm out there trying to do this.
Are you going to have it running all the time?
Yeah, that way it's a fair test.
You can tell them I got a Walmart camping section.
Yeah, we got this at, she got this at the Walmart, in the Walmart camping section. And I'll have to look at the receipt to find out the price. But
that was $5,
yeah, $5 or $6. And it says it'll burn on a wet surface, and it'll burn if it is wet. Because, you know, it's some type of a chemical. All right, this thing is ready. It's been out there over about a minute or so, something like that, and then, like I said, you can hear it. There went the lightning. It's raining. We get struck by lightning. Y'all help pay for the funeral.
Leave it out there and get something to hold it with.
exactly a fast fire starter. And I'm soaking. I guarantee you, I am soaking wet. Y'all can hear the rain. I doubt it. Well, it did focus. Get my damn camera set up here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, you saw how long it took. It probably took a minute or two to actually get it lit. A lot of gas from the lighter. But it's going, it's burning in the rain, and it may be, well, it just went out. Yep. So, if you were able to shield it from the rain, you might could get a fire started with it. But, anywho, there's you a test. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the directions on the packaging for it, not on the box, but the packaging that the little tab comes in, said you need to scrape it into a pile and then do it. So we're going to scrape it in a little pile on this old pie pan, and I'm going to take it out there and shield it with my body, but let it get a little wet and then try to fire it back up, because the first test was a complete flop pretty much. Let's see how well it'll shave. Tell you what, we use a serrated edge on this Smith & Wesson Extreme Ops knife. It's pretty damn soft. It's still wet. It's being saturated. If you're out in the wilderness, you definitely want to be leaned over it like this to keep as much of the rain off of it as possible, regardless of what the packaging says as far as its suitability for wet weather operating. Apologize for the rain noise, ladies and gentlemen, but it's an honest, fair test. Like I said, we'd be leaned over it, protecting us from the rain if at all possible. We have our kindling set up already. I should have actually got some kindling to see if I could get it going. This is the hell of a rain we got going on here. You can see it, it's like, almost like wax. Maybe this paraffin wax, I don't know. Maybe the next camping trip me and Scout go on, maybe we'll try this thing out. I'm going to stop the camera, turn it out in the yard, put my wet jacket back on and try it again. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, using a standard big gas lighter, and we're going to go out here and going to let it get a little wet and shield it with our body and see if we can light it. And if it lights, now I'll back off away from it and see how the rain affects it. And if it doesn't put it out, say within a couple of minutes, then we know it could possibly light some wood. So we'll give it a shot and see what happens. Hold it out here. Body. Hopefully this don't blow my damn face. There. Look, right there. Back off. Let me go get Kimmo. I got it lit. Made it out easy. You can look at you can back up and check the time. I'll probably annotate it, but it's going. We're a minute and 21 seconds into the video. Real world situation, I would definitely be blocking the rain as much as possible to keep it off the tinder. And you can see it's burning pretty damn good. Oh man, the camera got moved. How in the heck that happened? The wind is good 5 to 8 mile an hour, I would imagine. And it's a little bit out of focus, it looks like. There you go. It's burning like, it lit up really good, baby. So I was in blockhead the first time, so you know now you need to shave it down instead of just setting the damn thing on fire.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna let it burn until it burns out. I didn't know it had a little instruction packet with it. Shame on me. It says find an area of firm ground or large piece of bark for your fire area. Make sure the area is clear of material you do not intend to burn. Open wet fire tender package, remove the wet fire cube. Prepare wet fire for scraping surface by scraping surface of cube to create a small pile of shavings. I did so the second go around after I got saturated the first time. Place prepared tinder in the center of fire building area and light. For best results, use the blast match, Sparkforce, or Sparky fire starters from Ultimate Survival Technologies to light tinder. Matches or other fire starters will also work. Big lighter works really good. It only takes a small amount of wet fire to get a flame going after the tinder is lit only, or add dry leaves, twigs, or other small kindling. For larger fires or when fire material are not totally dry, plan to use an entire cube. Cube can burn up to 6 minutes. Note, if cube gets wet, scrape into center of cube to create shavings and light. Burn rate will vary depending on environmental conditions. It says if entire wet cube is not used, it can be reused for up to 3 months. For best results, package partially used cube in a plastic bag or container. For best results, package partially used cube in a plastic bag. They repeated themselves in the damn instructions. Alright, so the damn thing is not in focus. And I just noticed that. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Now, by granny, it's in focus. I would imagine you could have heard the rain in between my words. I mean, it was flat coming down. It's slowed down now. So there you go. Wet fire, all weather tinder worked when I did what the instructions told me to do and was not a knucklehead. We're doing this test just to simply see, okay, if, you know, for you guys to see if it'll work, whether we recommend it or not. As a solid, hell no. Once you scrape it, heck yeah, man, this thing's great. And, you know, now I know it will work when wet while being rained on. So I will definitely keep the other 4 packages that are sealed in a little foam, or not foam, but a little metal sleeve. I will definitely keep those in my backpack or on my person. Probably on my person. That is slick right there.
Got it.
And she got it at Walmart out of the camping section, along with the saber saw, the chainsaw that I did the review on. And both items worked well. I am very surprised. And it looks like it's about to bite the dust. So maybe 4 minutes, give or take, with the rain on it. And it's still flickering a little bit. So
solid stuff left on it?
I don't know. I'll go out here and look. Well, the solid piece turns white. There's still a pile of stuff that didn't burn. So if I'd have been, let's see if I can get this in the camera focus. Back it up. So there's some that didn't burn on there. Doesn't look like. Just right in here. So if I'd have been protecting it with my body and had, you know, some kindling wood, I think it would all burn up really well and continue to burn. I'll have to give it a pass. 2 thumbs up after I did it correctly and read the damn directions. Kim was laughing at me when she went inside. Almost threw the camera at her. She's so mean to me. Y'all should tell her not to do that. Anywho, enough of that. Mac Daddy 1911A1 and Kim O with the Shade Tree Survivors. Thank you very much for watching. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do is we've got a piece of wood that I dug out. It's old dried wood that's been laying there, but it's been out in the rain all night. And I've taken my Leatherman Wave multi-tool and I pushed it down between the bark and the wood and peeled some bark off, so we'll have a platform to put the fire starters on. And we're going to try out this little UST WetFire fire starting tender. And we are also going to do a side-by-side test with some cotton balls that I have saturated in vegetable oil, or maybe this is the petroleum jelly. I don't remember which one I actually did, but that's what we're going to do. But first I'm just going to demonstrate how you can do this. Now you have to be very careful with this, ladies and gentlemen. If your knife slips, you can hurt yourself, so try to keep your hand on the opposite side of the wood. But what you're trying to do is peel the bark off so that you get to the dry inside of it, and you can lay it on the ground, which is soaked. I mean, it's been flooding out here tonight, and get, you know, to contain the tender. So without further ado, I'm going to do the next section here. Just wiggle it down in there, and it'll start peeling it. Move the knife over, and just work your way under it without digging into the wood. If you can get a big piece off, that's going to be great, but I don't think this is I'm going to be able to get a big piece off with one whack. If you had a bigger knife, it was a lot sturdier than a multi-tool, it'd be a little bit better. Oh, that was a pretty good size hump. And let's do one more, because this one's not that big, and we'll use it for the cotton ball. We're also going to be testing out a mini Ferro Rod from UST. Now Mountainman, I think it's 1473. I hope I got that right. Mountainman out of Arkansas makes some really huge Ferro Rods that would be a lot better. But like I said, if you don't have much of a choice and so forth, you can buy these little things. We'll test it out any damn way. And hopefully in the near future, Mac Daddy will be able to get one of the Mountainman's Ferro Rods and give it a true test. So we got a little platform here. It's fairly dry, and a little platform here. We're going to give the advantage of the bigger platform to the homemade cotton balls, and the smaller platform to the UST WetFire fire starter. Now, when I first tried to do the test, I tried to light it as a solid block, because if you look at the illustrations on the back of the box, the ideograms, and they actually mean for idiots, it showed the fire block as a solid block. Oh my goodness! Don't tell me we couldn't see it. But anyway, it showed it as a solid block being lit. Okay, but what you need to do is shave the tenders down. And what we're going to do, using the multi tool, a Leatherman Wave, it's got a blade with a serrated edge, and we're going to use it to shave it down onto the bark. That serrated edge ain't as good as the one on my little knife. Bet you the saw blade section would be. Just make it a little pile. That'll be plenty. Now we're supposed to get more rain here in a little bit, so maybe by the time I get these two items set up, the down bottom will fall out. You'll see here in a minute. We'll save the rest of this. Put it back in the packaging, and we'll end up putting it in a Ziploc, so maybe we'll do another test with this exact same block. Now, we got that. Now we're going to use one of these saturated cotton balls. And we're going to flare it out a little bit, so we have more surface area and a little bit thinner, so maybe it'll burn. I think this is the petroleum jelly. It's sticky feeling. All right. Now, got this little miniature UST ferro rod that I'd purchased, and we're going to see if we can get them to light and how many strikes it takes per side. And then I've got some wet kindling here, because I mean, just say you get caught in a real hard downpour and you don't have shelter and you're not prepared, and you just grab up some sticks and you go from there. What I should have done is went around through the woods and just snapped off some limbs that were actually on trees. They wouldn't be so saturated, but we're going to see if we can get them to light regardless. So here we go with the ferro rod. God, I hope you guys can hear me. I'm so far away from the camera. Going to do the UST WetFire tender first. Mountainman, you probably fixing to have a customer, bro. Well, we got it going. Before we start on the other one, let's throw some twigs on it, some little tiny twigs. Should have TP'd this thing, but I didn't. I'll tell you what, we'll do the bridge instead.
Yeah, you're in the frame from about your chest down.
Alright, that's fine. I want it focused mainly on this here. Like I said, I picked these up off the ground, so they're pretty wet and they may not light. The best thing to do is go around on and pick these twigs up. Here comes the rain. Alright, we got that one going. And in a survival situation, you definitely would want to shield your fire with your body or make some type of protective cover in its early stages until you got some hot coals to work with. And that's a very small pile of that stuff, so it may not burn that damn gun long. We'll see. So while it's burning, we'll try to get the cotton ball lit. And the cotton ball lit on the second one. Ain't that a hell of a note? And that's petroleum jelly. Made and homemade, tender. We'll try to cover them both. And I can see these sticks have caught up a little bit. Chemical fuss, because we got some smoke going on. Now, it may be in the technique.
I talk louder with the rain.
Lighting, huh?
I gotta talk louder with the rain.
Yeah. Yeah, she's right. I gotta talk louder with the rain. I'd say it's plausible, because it's got the sticks on fire if I'd attended to it versus lighting the other one. But you can see the one with the cotton ball is really going. Even though it's getting a little wet. We still got coals over here, so I could have rescued it if I had like some lint in my pocket or whatever. Look at that damn cotton ball go. Boy, that thing's going now. I can't believe it lit so fast. That's amazing.
It's burning better too.
Yeah. And I mean, what's a bag of cotton balls and a bottle of petroleum jelly cost? I mean, a couple bucks. And this is a vitamin bottle that we use all vitamins up in. That's amazing though. I mean, it is. That's amazing.
Still see the coals on the other side.
Yeah, you can still see the coals on this other side.
You can poke at it.
If I had some more tender, hey, let's see. I'll rescue it with one of my homemade jobs. Hopefully.
That's what they told us.
It was done burnt through these
Throw it
sticks.
on the other cotton ball side now.
Yeah.
We'll just say cotton balls one.
Well, I didn't use the whole tab either. I only used a little small part of the tab.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that sun gun going now. Move the sticks that have not burned over there to that side. By God, where's the weenies at? But yeah, I mean, as far as how many you can, a bag of a couple of hundred cotton balls doesn't cost anything. Thing of petroleum jelly or vegetable oil. Vegetable, this may be the ones with the vegetable. I can't tell for sure. The smell, I just can't really tell. I think it's petroleum jelly, but you can see how well it did. And second strike of the little ferro rod, it fired right up. Pretty pleased. Look at that sucker go. Yeah.
Oh, we got an angry bird.
Where at?
It just flew off the roof.
Yeah. He's like, damn it, you're choking me out.
Oh, that's what it is.
I don't believe you can beat that with a damn stick. I think cotton balls is the bomb now. You know, it worked, and I didn't use the entire block, so you know I can't say that it wouldn't work real good because hell, it did catch it up. I just didn't tend to it while I was lighting the other fire. I'm gonna just let the sucker burn out.
I think the cotton balls would get to asthma worse, though.
You reckon?
But you'd survive, I guess.
Yeah, you smell the smoke all over the joint. Flame ain't burning up high anymore, but you can see there is definitely some coals, some hot coals in there. I was amazed though, it lit up really quick. The little ferro rod did a good job, but still, I think I want to, Mr. Mountainman, I think I'm going to have to order one of those ferro rods from you because yours are huge and those, I bet you they'll throw off some kind of sparks. But I thought it was pretty neat, guys. So there's a fair test. Your homemade cotton balls with petroleum jelly or vegetable oil. Vegetable oil you can eat. Okay, you can use it to wipe your pans and all down so they won't stick too bad before you throw them on the fire. You just got to remember, because it is organic, it may become putrid and rotten, so that's something to consider. I think these are petroleum jelly. They smell like petroleum jelly to me. What do you say?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I made 2 sets of them, and
I think cooking oil would be kind of yellow looking.
yeah. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Mac Daddy 1911 made one here, and Kimmo demonstrating the what is it? UST WetFire fire tender, waterproof fire tender, and the homemade cotton balls, as well as the UST miniature ferro rod. Thank you very much for watching.